haunches in. Yeah. No, that's very nice shoulder in. You know, and his ligaments just kind of gave when he stuttered back there, but that's fine. That's just them. That's why I'm videotaping it. So haunches in. That was better this direction. Well, there he got stuck a little bit. But it's still excellent. But they'll go down the roads because it gives them somewhere to go. So it gets the horse going forward instead of being in the arena. Yep, so that was just going downhill again.
So that's why I go up and down the road out here. Because
yes, but every time, you know, it's going downhill, just try to slow it down. If he gets stuck and he keeps pacing, you know, do something to get his footfall to change, either stopping, slowing down, and then restarting. But sometimes you get going and then we think they're doing good, so we start adding speed before they're really warmed up, and then they shorten up their stride. So I wouldn't go any faster because now you're going to go downhill. Yep, that was better. Because you started off real well, and then he started getting more pacey as you were going. But as we're talking, you might have started speeding up more without thinking about it. Yeah. But the other thing, you know, you can do, besides noticing if it's going up or down, if it's going down a lot, try to bring his head even lower because it'll help him to relax his back more, which will make him swing more under himself. Sometimes if we're half halting too much, it brings their head up and then they invert. So just think, if it's going downhill, I'll be slow, but I'll bring his head a little bit lower and I'll keep my weight a little forward to keep it on his front end. Yeah. And then, you know, just make sure you're telling him it's a good job or whatever word, so he keeps going, but he knows that's the right answer. Like right here, he's very nice. That's okay, because it went up and then it goes down. So there, that one spot, it goes down and then it hits a bump and then it goes back down. That's where he's pacing on. So it's hard because the arena is...
I know, it's like undulation.
Yes. But as you go around, again, I tell people a lot of times, stay in a circle, because at least in that circle, you know, instead of the whole arena, you can remember more where the footing's going up, where it's going down, and it helps them to reach underneath themselves if we keep them in a circle with a little inside bend. Yeah. And just as you're like slowing him down, if his head's popping up, make sure you're not dropping your outside rein, your right rein. Because we bend them, and then by accident, a lot of us push our outside hand forward, so they don't have enough support on the outside, and then they drift, their head comes up, and then again, they can pace that way too. There, he's good. Yep. And again, if he was gaiting well, it'd be fine if his head was where it was, but since he keeps pacing, then we want to bring him lower. Somebody wants your attention over there.
She wants to go in.
Yeah. That's okay. But every time you get to that turn and he starts changing, think of bending your right elbow, because a lot of times if you just bend the elbow, that puts enough contact on the outside rein to support him. Kept a good rhythm with his feet. So his head's coming up, so bring it a little lower. The footing here is uneven, so we're bringing his head way down to try to help keep his legs separated, at least in here. You're good. Keep trying to get him to stretch down. Now it's coming back up. That's okay, just keep after it. So what I'm going to have you do now is keep flat walking around, but every time we get his head low and he's relaxed, and kind of stretching out, which will probably be the same spots in the arena. Try to think of going just a tiny bit faster, not much, but just a little faster when he's all relaxed. Yep, so now you're good. And then you keep telling him, even if it's just in your brain, when he's doing a good job, you know, say it in your brain that he's doing it right. So that was good, because that was the spot he kept pacing, and now he's not. Yep. Good job. Yep, and then a little leg. Good. Yep, and then just after him again. That's okay. So just keep doing it over and over. But we only want to ask for speed when he's down like that. You're going faster. That's good. That's okay. Yep. So we'll go around like 2 more times, and then we'll give him another break when he's doing it really well. So there you're good. Yep. And then a little leg. And then a little leg. And you think you want to stretch him down. We want to help him know to stay down there. But when he's down, you want to try to be real soft. And then even like relaxing your seat or something so he feels a relief everywhere. So he wants to seek that more and more. That's faster. That's good. Yep. Really good. And he's licking his lips. That's okay. So if their head's down, they'll round their back more. So if they're pacey, usually helps them to stay out of the pace more, at least in the arena. You're good. Now here he's usually really good, so you can ask for a little bit. He did good, he just didn't go faster there. That's good. So now try pushing him into a stop, if that makes sense. So I would hold him a little bit more when you stop, because his head came up again and then went down. So don't give him a break, just go again and we'll try it again. Break, lady. But he's good there. Now his head's coming up a little bit. It's still, that's better. Yep, good boy. Good job, buddy. So he gets reaching way out. Whoop, that's okay. That's okay. This is the way it goes. It's good, it's bad, it's good, it's bad, and then it'll get good. That was faster until his head came up and then he got a little pacey. That's all right. So he's pretty good here, so try pushing him into a stop. So hold and kind of push with your leg in your seat. That's better, that's okay. Good, so give him a break for a second, because that's in a different spot than we were too. Yeah, right at that corner, it's better, but he always gets a little tense right there. That's better, yep. There was really good, so that was really good. So that was a little running walk right there, and then he lost it, but that's okay. But as you go around again, if you decide, like, because you know the arena, you want to go all the way around, and he's keeping his head down, then that's fine. Let's see. Yeah, and see if he'll bring it a little lower. Now his head kind of came up again, and then he shortened up his stride. There, you're good. Yep. That's okay. Again, it's the same spot, and there's kind of a little hump in the ground there. But there he's excellent. That's okay. Then he kind of lost it a little bit. Yep. Well, and the fence supports him, so that might help him some too. So see how it goes. And just try to keep his head kind of below the top of your saddle. Because now that's better. Because it came up a little bit on the side. There it's up. Now it's better. That's good. Good boy. Yep. There you're good. If he stays like that, again, you can try to get just a tiny bit. That's good. Yep. Yep. And then just remember that corner comes up that he tenses up at every time. So keep his head low and just kind of try to help him through it. That can happen with the footing, or it's the turn, or your horse is changing what it's doing with its feet. That's good. Yep. When you cut across last time, he was pretty good. So if he stays good, again, you can try to ask for a little bit more speed as you're going across. If he keeps that head down. That's good. And anytime it's coming up, just remember it might be the outside rein having slack in it. You were good, and then it changed. That's good. Till you took the turn. Yep. That's very nice. Good job. So Milo is doing really well, except we're trying to keep that head down so he swings his legs more. And it goes up a little bit here. Oh, that was really good. Yep, you kept his head down. Good job, buddy. There's really nice. Yep. Now it's come up a little bit, and then the terrain's gonna go up a little. So he keeps shortening his stride when in the arena it goes up a little bit, like there's a bump in the terrain. He shortens his step, brings his head up, and then he goes a little bit more pacey. So we're trying to keep his head extra low, get him swinging his legs more, and then once he can do this consistently and he's not pacing, then if she wants his head up a little higher, we can bring it up. But we're using his neck to help him out. That's better. Yep. Good job, buddy. He is licking his lips, so that's good. Good. Yep. And again, when he's doing it good, try not to keep going, but stop and give him a break. It's hard because you want to keep going because it's good, but then they sometimes don't understand that was the answer. You're good. He shortened his step, but only one stride. There, you're nice. Very good. That's okay. That's still better. And we're trying to push him into his stop now instead of just breathing out and letting his head pop up. That's good. Yep. So that's good because that's faster and he's staying relaxed. If they're doing much better, keeping his head down and keeping him relaxed. Each horse is different, so you kind of have to find what works for that horse. And what can we do to help him gait? Very nice. So keep going around, but anywhere if you can remember like it was a good spot and he was gaiting well, then just try and get a little bit more out of him. That's good. That was really good. He's faster, staying relaxed. His legs are staying separated. He looks happy gaiting. That one corner gets him every time. That's okay. There you go. That's good. Yep. And that's more speed. He's reaching up. It's very good. Yep, now his head's coming up a little bit. Yep, and then just kind of relax everything. Good boy, but keep your leg on him. Good job. So keep going around, but the next time you think you got some speed out of him, then stop him again with a, he came out under the tree.
Like, what was that?
But out of spooks, that's a nice spook. But when you think he's fast, he's good and relaxed, we'll give him another break. Good, really good.